In the world of Dune, creating a simple calculator is a crime. Let me explain. Welcome back to Sand and Shadows. Have you ever wondered why, in the world of Dune, people can create interstellar empires, fold space, and manipulate genetics, but seemingly can't build a simple computer? The answer lies in one of the most important events in Dune history, and that is the Butlerian Jihad. Thousands of years before Paul Atreides was born, humanity became heavily dependent on the thinking machines. They weren't just calculators or smartphones, they were artificial intelligence capable of making decisions, controlling infrastructure, and in some versions, rule over humanity. Over time, humanity stopped thinking for itself and machine became the masters and the humans became the servants. Eventually, a massive rebellion erupts across the universe and the conflict becomes the Butlerian Jihad, a war so devastating that it permanently changed the human civilization. When the war ended, the humanity made a decision that would shape next 10,000 years of Dune universe. Never again. The survivors adopted a new commandment that would become one of the most sacred laws of the Imperium, and that is, Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of a human mind. This wasn't merely a law, it was a religious belief, it was a cultural taboo. It became the foundation of civilization itself. Everyone attempting to recreate the thinking machine could face executions. Entire planets, noble houses, and powerful organizations supported the ban. But here is the important part. The reason humanity never returned to AI isn't just fear, it is because they found another planet, another path. Instead of creating smarter machines, they created smart humans. The mentats are the perfect examples of it because without computers, humanity trained certain individuals to perform incredible calculations entirely within their minds. Mentats could, process informations, analyze probabilities, and solve complex problems faster than any modern computers. And then there were the Bene Gesserit. Though centuries of training and selective breeding, they developed extraordinary mental and physical abilities that no machine can replicate. So, the Spacing Guild followed the similar path. Rather than using navigator computers, the guild navigators relied on prescience granted by spice melange to safely guide ships across the fold space. In other words, every role that a computer might have filled was replaced by specialized human beings. As a result, an entire civilization evolved in a completely different direction from ours. But there is also a political reason for maintaining the ban. Imagine the great houses suddenly announce that they have built artificial intelligence. The Landsraad would see it as threat. The Bene Gesserit would see it as, again, the threat. And the Spacing Guild would fear losing influence. And the Emperor would likely view it as a potential weapon. Instead of gaining power, that house would probably unite the entire Imperium against themselves. The risks were simply too great. Even the technologies advanced Ixians, who constantly pushed the boundaries of innovations, were extremely careful. They developed sophisticated devices and machines, but they deliberately avoided creating true artificial intelligence. Everyone remembered what happened during the Butlerian Jihad. The memory of machine dominance never disappeared, and that's exactly the point of Frank Herbert that he wants to make that Dune isn't a story about technology solving humanity's problems, it's about humanity itself. While other science fictions imagine a future filled with incredibly intelligent machines, Dune asks a different question. What happens if humans became the machines? What happens instead of improving the technology, we improve ourselves? The Mentats, the Bene Gesserit, the Spacing Guild, and eventually Paul Atreides and Leto II are the answer to that question. The ban on the thinking machine isn't just a background detail. This is the central idea of Dune, a reminder that humanity once surrendered its future to machines and so never to make that mistake again. Because, in the eyes of the Imperium, the benefits of artificial intelligence are significantly less compared to the possibility of another Butlerian Jihad. So, years after the ban on the thinking machines in the Dune universe, the machines are gone. But the scar they left behind was forever. So, yeah, this is the answer why they can never go back to the thinking machines. So, no bringing back the thinking machines in Dune. Do let me know if you like this video, what are your thoughts about it, and if you have any other questions. And I'll see you in the next one.